So are we on the Singapore match at the moment?
Yes.
Oh, that we are. So yes, we rejoined them with the piano concerto. Oh, sorry about that. As a matter of fact, piano concerto retakes its place as most picked map of these group stages. Line being as consistent as usual. But Nacho breaking, that's unfortunate. They have a little bit of advance because of the Gerald break at the beginning, but breaking close to the middle here will give Singapore a definite advantage if they continue like that, and especially if Lechu misses again. All right, and as we could have predicted, Singapore takes the lead once more.
Yeah, I'm surprised Chile is struggling so much on this. Oh, apparently, if Chile loses this, they're gonna be the only top seed team out of the tournament.
Wow. Wow. So this is a match for them. This is important.
Yeah, it would be quite harsh to be a top seed team that loses in the group stage.
Yep.
That is not a good start for them.
They would be like we call in France, mort en poule. And he hang Eureka with a double S there. Quite impressive. And so Singapore has 3-1 for Chile. Singapore does choose right now the next map. That match point?
Man, the pressure is on.
Yes. Chile really needs to worry. I don't know. I mean, there are really strong players, and Line did very well, but the other players, is it tournament jitters? It's not their first one. All right. So he's no, I don't think Luck is one of the VPAPs. Oh, Singapore asking for more time to choose. They're not sure. They feel the pressure. I mean, you know, they are the underdogs of that match.
Well, they got 1 minute.
Yep.
Yeah, it's something.
Well, hey, as long as they pick it, you know, as long as they pick the correct map, it'll be over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which will be good for them, but not good for Chile.
Yes, quite so.
They really don't want to lose another one.
Yeah. It would be good for us, though. You know, in schedule-wise. If this goes to tiebreaker, we are bad. Anyhow. Under pressure?
Here. I just stepped back in. I went and got myself a cup of coffee.
Welcome back.
Coffee's awesome.
Indeed. So are we looking at a possible potential tiebreaker scenario here, or what's going on?
It's looking like Chile might just flat out lose.
Yeah. I mean, it's 3-1, and Singapore has the choice of the map.
Basically, if Singapore wins just one more, Chile will be the only top seed team out of the tournament.
And it looks like they were getting player swaps, or what's going on there? Yep, there we go.
There we go. Epiphany.
All right. And would somebody mind maybe Twitch chat, because I have no idea what the score is, and I've asked a couple times.
Sorry, it's
and
3-1 for
nobody's willing to
Singapore.
tell me. 3-1 in favor of Singapore. Thank you. Okay, because I wasn't for sure if Chile was able to bring this to a tiebreaker. It's looking like Singapore's trying to close it out.
Yep.
I was in the same situation, Z-Trot.
Oh, it's okay, Zach. Yeah, 'cause I just walked out to go get coffee, and then I came back and I'm like, okay, cool. So we are gonna do the match. And then I had no idea what's going on, and then I heard tiebreaker, and I'm like, so is the score tied?
They were tied at some point, I guess, when there was 0-0. But anyhow, yes, though he and Erika chose Epiphany. What do you think of that?
I think they want to chill out and relax. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I can think of when I hear this song. But no, it looks like Singapore might have this one. Obviously we can't tell what the beginning of the matches look like.
They want to do the consistency battle.
Yeah. And it does look like Chile is missing. Remember, now they were there just a moment ago, but it looks like they dropped maybe, so we might be seeing connection. Oh, boy.
I don't know what's going on there. I was still very surprised to see them struggle so much on hidden.
It happens sometimes, Zach. I mean, I know hidden's an easier way to read it, but under high stress, I know I default back to the thing I first know, and most people don't start off with hidden. So, like, if you started completely cold turkey with hidden and learn how to play the game from the ground up, I don't think you'd ever have to worry about that going into a high stress situation. But when you learn the default of the game with full vision of the map and everything like that, when you stress out or you freak out, you tend to like resort back to what works. And sometimes it's not a good idea, especially when you're playing hidden, because there's no changing it. You're stuck with it. It's a choice you have to make at the beginning of the map. And you have to live with that choice, whether it was the right choice or the wrong choice, and how it affects the team.
Well, that's not good.
Oh wow, it looks like Chile is getting a little bit on the scared side here.
Oh wow.
It seems like somebody might have got a little bit of cold feet.
Well, I
Or
think
cold
you have to-
fruit!
Oh gosh. Oh god. I was. Oh gosh. You said it. You dared. But again, why wouldn't you?
Of course. Somebody's got cold fruit.
I can't believe I
Oh,
missed this.
man.
I cannot believe I missed this.
It looks like Chile has got Kohaku in there. They're going to go ahead
Alright.
and give it a last hurrah. That's cool. We are gonna start. The fruit has been warmed, my friends. The match
Yes.
will begin. They've
Show
defrosted
must
their
go on.
grapes. They've defrosted their grapes, and debittered their cherries. They're ready to get it. Yeah, this is match point though, so definitely a lot of stress on the Chilean players. I could totally understand not wanting to do that. And as you can see, Singapore's already had people kind of freak out on them. Their fruit catching skills are too strong. But hopefully Chile will be able to give them a good run for their money here. They did take a point, so it's not to say that they can't bring this back.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's not looking good for Chile, this is not the situation they wanted to be found in. Because Chile traditionally has done actually quite well in these CWCs, so it's quite surprising to see them struggling in the group stage.
Well, it's not over till it's over, Deadbeat, and there's still plenty of time. As the score bounces back and forth, we might be late on schedule, but Chile might actually be able to pull this off.
No, I'm not saying they're not out of it yet, but they definitely seem to be struggling here.
Right now, all I see is Yuzu perfectly dancing in unison on all three sides.
All three sides?
Well, 3 screens on both sides. I'm sorry, all 6 sides. It's an octagon. Octagon 6, isn't it?
No,
No?
that's 8.
That's 8. What is
That's
it?
a hexagon.
Oh, it's a hexagon. Hexagon. Oh, I want to say hex.
But isn't this basically
Yeah.
2 triangles? Closer
But
to
you
the
look at that.
Where
Nico and
angles?
Kohaku breaking.
Yeah, I did
That's-
notice that. Also, he and Ikra and... How would you pronounce that last name down there on the right-hand side of Singapore?
Etiquette.
Etiquette.
Etiquette? Okay.
That's what I'll go with.
Okay, well, Etiquette also dropped there, and I do apologize for not knowing your name. If you have a proper pronunciation, if you listen to this by any chance, feel free to drop me at the end and correct me.
I wouldn't imagine he's listening to it because he's in the middle of playing.
But VODs.
True, he can just PM one of us and we'll tell the rest.
Wait, what name are we talking about?
Etiquette.
Oh, XD,
Oh, right.
like the smiley perhaps.
Yeah,
I
just
see
kinda-
indicated.
I just... Huh.
Yeah. And
The difference is I don't care if I'm right or wrong.
Look at that. Chile is going back, I guess.
Yeah, the score is
Almost.
very close here. They might actually be able to take something if we see a drop on Singapore's side. They definitely cannot mess up. They can't afford to mess up, or they might lose this.
Actually,
If it
they have
comes down to-
they have the advantage. They can take this back.
Yeah, and if
Oh.
this comes...
They're flickering.
Oh,
Oh, they got it.
is it going to come
They
down
got
to-
it?
Did they get it?
Oh
As long
my.
as
They are getting it. If they don't break,
Oh, it looks like we're going into extended play, boys. It looks like they got this one
They
as Chile is
barely
going to
took it
secure
back.
another
yes,
point.
8,000
They
points.
want tiebreaker. They
Or
want
7
tiebreaker.
No, not yet. But we very might get one.
Yes,
Indeed.
Flame. But I gotta build up the potential tiebreaker hype now. That way, when we hit it, everybody's like, "Oh, tiebreakers for real!" Although, you know, Singapore might be quite mad with this one and try to rebuttal with something very strong.
Yeah, it's quite good that Chile actually get to pick the map now.
Yeah, as long as they pick the right map, then they won't have to pick another. It'll go to tiebreaker.
I believe the right map they needed some sexy love. They're not gonna pick it though, are they?
Probably not.
Or not.
No.
I think they might be good picking Hard Rock. They're pretty good at that.
just waiting for the next map to be picked on Chile, and is it Chile's pick now? I do believe it is.
It is, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so we're waiting for Chile to come up with their map, and yes, I do believe, wasn't it the last Catch World Cup where I made the grave mistake of making a bet on the Chile team, or was that the World Cup?
It was probably the Fruits.
Yeah, it was definitely the Fruits. I'm good on ever doing that again. They showed me last year that they are indeed strong. And
What sort of weird stuff have you eaten during World Cup? Because I know there was the shoe and there was the chili.
One that wasn't actually bad is I said if I'm this is way back.
You didn't
back
enjoy
when,
that.
No, I didn't enjoy that at all. This is way back, like around the time where I used to be on the local server with G-Kun and them, and we were doing one of the World Cups. This is when Haruki and I can't remember their names, but they were helping with the scheduling and stuff. And I said if America won, I'd get one of them like 2-3 pound burgers and just smash it. And it was so tasty. It was like the only time I was so happy that the U.S. won. It was a delicious burger, butter burger. Like it had the grilled bun and like lettuce, tomatoes, the works. Oh, it was great. So that was something
Lettuce,
nice.
tomatoes?
Yeah, lettuce, tomatoes, onions.
Oh, two different things. All right.
Yeah, not a lettuce tomato. If there was such thing as a lettuce tomato, I would be all about that. And I'm pretty sure that would be a fruit that you have to catch. It'd be the floating fruit. Because, you know, it parachute down. It'd be a tomato with lettuce parachute.
Oh, someone skinned that. Someone skinned that, definitely.
Oh, man. Yeah, so we're just waiting for Chile. They were waiting for Nacho. They wanted to get one of their other players in there before starting this next match. Now they've got Nacho SM in. They're going to go ahead and pick their map. Hopefully we don't see chokes here. We want to see a good, clean fight. Oh, it does look like Chile's doing another team swap, it seems. To Lechungin? I'm guessing that's how that would be. But the hype is about to be real as Chile is 1 point away from potential tiebreaker and Singapore is at their match point, guys. Either way you go, this is a great opportunity for Chile to come back, and this is a good opportunity for Singapore to close it before it becomes tiebreaker zone.
I just don't know if hidden is the best option.
Hidden scares me anytime it's used.
Well, I would think that Chile's strong at it, but then I saw them play it earlier when we first switched to the match, and they were not holding up very well on it.
And something to note is, unfortunately, Chile hasn't actually won any of their actual picks so far. The points that they have accumulated have been Singapore's picks.
That's not good.
That is definitely not good. But there has been quite a bit of a player swap here, as only Line QTXZ is the only Chilean that's still playing from the last match, as Lichungen and Nacho SM have taken the stage as well to try to help their buddy out here and stay incredibly consistent. Part of me wonders if they waited for this exact moment to build up the hype, to get to the tiebreaker and to win. But with Lechigan actually dropping on the hidden, that's not good. But Excel also drops, so that's going to keep the lead in Chile's favor here. They are looking for a tiebreaker. They are going for the Hail Mary.
I think the main reason for Lechigan struggling is because it's just the pressure, because he's actually pretty good with hidden.
But as for now, Lechigan have had some trouble, but the Chile team has less trouble than the Singapore one, so tiebreaker hype.
Yeah, but if Lechigan continues to drop like that, the tiebreaker hype is not going to be very real.
Yes.
because Excel is starting to pick their game up and they're not dropping as much. Their combos getting up to the same as their other teammates. They're staying consistent here. It's not going to be something that works very well.
Singapore taking back the advantage. Nacho breaking.
At the very last moment, Nacho breaks. Singapore gets it like a firestorm, and that's going to be that come from behind victory on their end. They're going to take it 4-2.
That is rough.
Chile almost had that. The tiebreaker dream was almost there, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to pull through.
Yes. And I would like to show some attention at Hieng Erika and Line's plays just there. Perfect double S's on Hidden. On that one too. Really, really good players. Really, really good teams all together. But Singapore was just stronger that time.
Yep. Chile gave it their best shot, but unfortunately it wasn't enough there. Very good match, though. All right, and I'm not exactly sure what our next match we're going to stream is, but I do believe we'll be moving to that almost instantaneously. Oh, excuse me. Man, I am just having so many problems. Coughing and stuff.